My wife has been there with me. We have celebrated every holiday. We celebrated every birthday. We've done everything that we could to keep Jasmine's name alive, and we're going to continue to do that. I'm going to continue to do that because what happened to Jasmine and Rita, I wouldn't want to happen to any woman, man, anyone, because the fact that a man could do what he did to my 6-year-old daughter, what he did to Levita, what he manipulated his way back into the house to actually kill them because she didn't want him anymore. And so my purpose now for doing these seminars is to encourage women that if you are faced with a situation, domestic violence situation, you find yourself in this situation, it don't only affect you. It affects those around you. It affects those that love you. You know, there's no one to blame here but Gary Green because he's the one to blame. So if you find yourself in this situation, you know, best thing to do is get out. You know, after watching the show last night, that was my first time watching it. Levita tried to make it work. She wanted to make it work because who wants to have get married and then 2 months later you get divorced? So she tried. That was her thing. She was going to try to make it happen. And it wasn't happening because you have someone who don't want to make it happen, who don't want to see success in the marriage. And my thing for continuing to bring awareness to domestic violence, there's many nights I lay in my bed and I struggle with the fact that I couldn't be there. After watching last night, it hurt me that I couldn't be there to protect my daughter from that monster. I would have done everything I could that night. I didn't know it. A lot of people say, they're the red flags. There could have been a red flag that night when we dropped her off and she just grabbed my leg. She was like, Daddy, I don't want to go. And I deal with the pain that maybe I dropped the ball and I didn't see it. And I struggle with that. There's red flags out there. So make sure you pay attention to the red flags. Jasmine not wanting to go back home was just, it was a red flag. I never knew, Levita never shared with me that domestic violence was going on in their home. She never, I think she never brought it out because sometimes as parents, maybe she didn't want to seem like a failure, and I'm just going to make it work. So if you're faced with this, just get out because it really affects the whole family. It affects a lot of people, and it affects the lives around because there was no reason for him to kill either one of them. There was no reason for him to do Jasmine the way she had to suffer. After watching Evil Lives Here last night, I had never seen some of those pictures. To see your 6-year-old daughter, and we were just getting ready to plan her 7th birthday a week later. And the weekend that we were burying her was the weekend we were supposed to be having her birthday party. I never want anyone to have to feel the pain of seeing that small coffin lowered into the ground. Going to pick up a coffin to bury your daughter. I don't want that to happen to anyone, any friends, not even my enemies. It's the worst feeling in the world. So if you're in a domestic violence relationship, you know someone in a domestic violence relationship, seek help. Have them to seek help. Because I'm telling you, it's a pain that no one wants to endure. And like the shirt said, love shouldn't hurt. If you have to deal with a man or a woman that you have to deal with, keep putting your hands on them or them putting your hands on, it's not worth it. Get out because you never know what the outcome could be. So Jenna, I thank you for allowing me to share my message story with you today, and I look forward to continuing to spread the awareness of domestic violence. Thank you.
Thank you.